Well, I'm not saying anything. It's just an observation that that's the way it is.
So you're saying women have some sort of duty to sort of help fix the crisis of masculinity?
You can't dominate a competent partner.
So
if you want
women
domination...
want to dominate, is that what you're saying?
No,
But what gives you the right to say that? I mean, maybe that's how women want their relationships, those women. I mean, you're making these vast generalizations.
I'm a clinical psychologist.
Right, so you're saying you've done your research and women are unhappy dominating men.
I didn't say they were unhappy dominating men. I said it was a bad long-term solution.
Let me put a quote to you from the book, where you say there are whole disciplines in universities forthrightly hostile towards men.
But multivariate analysis of the pay gap indicate that it doesn't exist.
But that's just not true, is it?
That's
I mean, that
9%
kept... But you're saying basically it doesn't matter if women aren't getting to the top, because that's what's skewing that gender pay gap, isn't it? You're saying, well, that's just a fact of life. Women aren't necessarily going to get to the top.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't matter either.
You're saying
I'm saying there are multiple reasons. You have to say why it exists.
So you're saying that by and large, women are too agreeable to get the pay rises they deserve?
No,
okay.
See, because I'm very, very, very careful with my words.
But you're saying, I mean, the pay gap between men and women exists, but you're saying it's not because of gender, it's because women are too agreeable to ask for pay rises.
I've had many, many women, extraordinarily competent women.
And you're saying if it's at the cost of men, that's a problem?
Oh, there's all sorts of things that it could be at the cost of.
But you're saying that makes them unhappy, by and large?
I'm saying no, I'm not saying that. And I actually haven't said that so far.
You're saying it makes them miserable?
No, I said that what was making them miserable was having weak partners.
Okay, you say women become more vulnerable when they have children. So you're saying women are just more sensible. They don't want that because it's not a nice life.
I'm saying that's part of it, definitely. But if you leave men and women to make their own choices, you will not get equal outcomes.
Right, so you're saying that anyone who believes in equality, whether you call them feminists, call them whatever you want to call them, should basically give up because it ain't going to happen.
Only if they're aiming at equality of outcome.
So you're saying give people equality of opportunity, that's fine?
It's not only fine, it's eminently desirable for everyone, for individuals and for society.
But still women aren't going to make it, that's what you're really saying?
It depends on your measurement techniques. They're doing just fine in medicine. In fact, there are far more female physicians than there are male physicians. Well, I made the argument there. It's like it depends on who defines it.
So you don't believe in equal pay?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Because a lot of people listening to you will just say, I mean, are we going back to the dark ages?
That's because they're actually not listening.
I'm listening very carefully, and I'm hearing you basically saying women need to just accept they're never going to make it on equal terms, equal outcomes is how you defined it.
No, I didn't say that.
If I was a young woman watching that, I would go, well, I might as well just go and play with my Cindy dolls and give up trying at school because I'm not going to get the top job I want. Because there's someone sitting there saying it's not possible and it's not desirable, it's going to make you miserable.
Desirable. That's what I said. It's a bad social goal. I didn't say that women shouldn't be striving for the top or anything like that, because I don't believe that for a second.
Striving for the top, but you're going to put all those hurdles in their way, as has been in their way for centuries, and that's fine. You're saying that's fine. I mean, I'm not very agreeable.
Right.
So
and so does high negative emotion.
You're saying that women aren't intelligent enough to run these top companies?
No.
You haven't sat there and... I'm just trying to work that out. I mean...
Ha, gotcha.
You have got me. You're saying someone who's trying to work out their gender identity, who may well have struggled with that, had quite a tough time over the years. You're comparing them with, Chairman Mao, who saw the deaths of... You're saying that trans activists could lead to the deaths of millions of people.
No, I'm saying that the philosophy that drives their utterances is the same philosophy that already has driven us to the deaths of millions of people.
Okay, tell us about the lobster.
Well, that's quite a segue.
Let me just get it straight. You're saying that we should organise our societies along the lines of the lobsters?
I'm saying that it's inevitable that there will be continuity in the way that animals and human beings organize their structures.
So you're saying, like the lobsters, we're hardwired as men and women to do certain things, to sort of run along tram lines, and there's nothing we can do about it. Jordan Peterson, thank you.
My pleasure. Nice talking with you.